going, everyone? AFC Finners here. We are in Wiltshire to see Chippenham. I believe it's the first time we've been to this county on Ground to Ground. Tom, stop walking away.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, so Chippenham are playing Dover in the National League South. Not seen them before, but we've been anticipating this one. Wanted to do it for a while. One of the first teams we put on the list of grounds to do. So there it is in the background, just off the side of the road, amongst some lovely foresty scenery, is Town-Hardenhuish Park, which I'm going to struggle to pronounce. But we're here, it's good, we'll head inside shortly. So, we're about to go inside, but before we do, let's find out a little bit about today's host, Chippenham Town. Chippenham Town were founded in 1884 and were founding members of the Wiltshire League 10 years later. They would win this in 1908 and 1909, with their next victory in the competition coming in 1929. They joined the Western League shortly before the Second World War and would win it for the first time in 1952. They ended up in the Hellenic League in the 1960s, before spending many years in the Western League again. They were the last two teams to play in the FA Vase final at the old Wembley, when they lost 1-0 to Deal Town in 2000. A number of promotions in the early 2000s took them to a Premier Division of the Southern League, but a number of failed playoff campaigns saw another promotion elude them. However, in 2017, their dreams came true when they reached a stunning record tally of 103 points to win the Premier Division of the Southern League and achieve promotion to the National League South. The 21-22 season saw them achieve a highest ever finish of 7th in the National League South. And after knocking out Football League side Lincoln City in the first round of the FA Cup this season, the Bluebirds hope to continue flying high. Overall, they've won 1 Southern League Premier Division, 1 Western League Premier Division, 1 Western League Division 1, 2 Western League Cups, 3 Wiltshire Leagues, and 9 Wiltshire Premier Shields. And a bit of trivia, the club's record winning tally is 9-0, a score they have reached on 3 separate occasions. So those are our hosts, Chippenham Town. Let's have a look inside their home, Town-Hardenhuish Park. So we're just doing a customary circuit. As always, we're amongst the first here. I really like this ground. I think Tom's just saying you can tell it's like formerly Hellenic League, but they've obviously done a lot of effort to upgrade it, do a nice balance of standing and seating. So it's got a nice charm to it, I think. But yeah, hopefully there'll be a decent atmosphere. We just walked past the Chippenham drum, so they allow drums in this ground, so there'll be some decent atmosphere. We're going to head over to Club Bar. Very nice ground. I'm glad we've come here. This is a very nice stand indeed. There's a tunnel. Nice wall of fame as well. So there's a nice blackcurrant and soda, and normally when you get rolls at non-league clubs they're telling you, but that's a full-on baguette. That's cheese and onion roll, fair play, you get a point for that. Very cool bar, they've got pendants with loads of clubs they've played against. As you can see up there, a few signed ones as well. This is an excellent club bar. Now Tom, you look sad.
No, I'm just tired, guys.
You're knackered!
Oh, God, don't bring that back.
There's a club shop. Get the fuck out of my way. Move! So I managed to get the last pin badge in the shop. It was $4.50, which to be honest I do think is a bit expensive, but the two people running the club shop were so nice. Let's get some more stuff to eat. There we go, got some nice cheesy chips, $3.50. Sadly no veggie burgers or pies, but this will do. Very nice. We got Liverpool losing to Bournemouth on the TV. You'll love to see it. Got a spot for the game. Former Charlton player Joe Hanks amongst the players. 20 minutes in, Chippenham are in front. It's deserved. The ball's played across the box. Keeper for Dover has played well, parried it away, and a hit in on the rebound. Chippenham take the lead. We're not seeing a 0-0. 1-0 to Chippenham.
Dover Athletic nil. If you want to get your half time.
So Chippenham keep hold of their lead going into half time. They probably should have had the second. Players saw a goal and hit straight at the keeper. But I feel it's likely they'll get a second and see the 3 points in the second half. But football can often be a game of two halves, I have to see. Dover have been very poor, can't see them get much out of it. But you never know. Half time, 1-0 Chippenham. In off the bar. Out of nowhere, the second half has only just begun. A corner swung in, and on the edge of the box, Dover have volleyed it. It's bounced in off the bar. An incredible goal against the run of play. Chippenham 1, Dover 1. Game on. With just under 20 minutes to go, Chippenham have out of nowhere retaken the lead. The cross came in and it's been headed into the net. They're back in front 2-1. Can they hold on for the 3 points? As we come into the dying embers of the game, Chippenham have a third. Another ball across the box, this time tapped in. They make it 3-1, and that should seal the 3 points. Chippenham 3, Dover 1.
Every circus in the stadium are defending Chippenham Town 3, Dover Athletic 1. Don't forget, we will be on the road next week away to Barbara. There are still post seats available. If you'd like to get yourself down there, it could be a very crucial game.
More time here, and Chippenham do see the game out and seal the 3 points. Dover started the second half a bit better, but once Chippenham got that second goal, there was only one way the game was going. A comfortable win for the home side, a long journey back home for Dover. So, had a good day here. Nice to see the home team win. Now, let's rate the experience. So, we'll start off with the welcome, which for me gets an 8. They were very welcoming. As soon as we got there were some people outside the front gates chatting to us, like welcoming us in. In the club shop, the 2 ladies running that were brilliant. So chatty and friendly. People at the club bar, chatty as well. I can't think of a single fan I have a bad thing to say about there. So everyone was really engaging, very welcoming to Groundhoppers. We were made to feel right at home. So an excellent welcome, 8 out of 10. Food and drink, it did the job. Like, you know, the roll we got was good, and the chips did the job, but I think a bit like Lydney, I wish there was a vegetarian option because I could only go for chips. So I think overall I'll give the food a 6. It did the job, but I think probably could have been a little bit better, and I'll come to another issue with it in the pricing section. Atmosphere, I'll give a 6 out of 10. The fact that both sides had drums really added to the atmosphere. 2 very passionate sets of fans. The fact they were able to swap ends at half time meant that they were able to be amongst the action when Chippenham were attacking, which really added to the atmosphere. Lots of people who clearly care a lot about the club, so yeah, atmosphere, very good for this level. I give a 6 out of 10. Stadium itself, it's clear that there's been a lot of work done to it, and a lot of the stadiums at this level are quite unique, and this is no exception. I liked how I haven't seen a stadium like it before. I think there are probably some areas that could do with a bit of renovation, but I think you had good options. You had plenty of areas you could see, plenty of areas you could stand, and there was where we were, it was across the whole length of the pitch and covered to shield us from the rain. So I give the stadium a 6.5. Only value for money, honestly, I think it was a bit overpriced. That's not to say it was a bad experience. I just think 14 quid to get in. A burger also costs like 6 quid. Pin badge costs 4.50. I think because I had such a good time, I can be a bit more forgiving for it. But I think in terms of the level we were at, it was probably, everything costs like a little bit too much. I've seen Premier League clubs charge less for pin badges and burgers. But at the end of the day, I did enjoy myself. I think if it had been an experience where I really hadn't enjoyed myself like they'd need, the value for money would probably get lower rating, but I think overall I'll give the value for money a 5, because on one half I did enjoy the experience, on the other half I did think it was overpriced, so it kind of balances out. So that was Hardenhuish Park, home of Chippenham. I've really enjoyed myself there, good to see them at last. I've been AFC Finners, thank you for watching, see you next time and stick with us as we go ground to ground. AFC Finners out.